Hey guys, it's that time again. World of Tanks replay. So today we're featuring a tank that I've really only just started playing, and it's the Kunze Panzer. Okay. Now I like German medium, so why wasn't I playing this? I don't know. I guess I'd heard bad things about it. It was awkward to play because of the siege mode mechanism. Not too dissimilar to what you have in the Stritzvan, right? But this gives you the extra gun depression. You only get the extra gun depression at the expense of other things. I think you get increased accuracy when you're in that mode. I don't know if it then lowers your DPM, and of course it lowers your mobility. And I've heard streamers talk about if you drop out of siege mode, it'll increase your load time, and then you go back into... yeah, no. That is why people don't like it, because they think it's complicated. Well, you know what? Just don't do that. You can do this. You can hide at the back of the map like I'm doing now. I'm in my TD phase of the battle because I don't have much armor on this thing, and I put it in siege mode. But when I'm running around the map, I don't have it in siege mode. I have it in. So it's like having two tanks in one. So this tank is available in the token store, the Battle Pass token store. And it's one of the originals, along with things like the A phase and the Char, and what's the other one? Is it the 777 something? Whatever. I don't do heavies, and I think it's one of the best. I certainly think it's the most underrated of that group. So yeah, the Char. I think everybody goes for the Char. People, if they like mediums or autoloaders, A phase for heavies. And now we've got a whole bunch more, but they're a lot more expensive. They're like 20 tokens each, that kind of thing. So this is an absolute bargain. Just don't dismiss it. Just don't dismiss it. I've been playing this now for a few weeks across my 2 accounts, and I have unicum battles. And believe me, I'm not a unicum by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, but so many purple games. So many purple battles I have in this. So yeah, along with things like the Panzer 50T that I just got in the Bond, not the Bond store, but 4 bonds from Onslaught. People said, get the concept, and it's the first time I've really done Onslaught competitively. But I'm like, no, I'm a medium player. So I went for the Panzer 50T. So anything with Panzer in the name, I think I like, along with the other one that came out recently. Was it a Mission Marathon, which was the Eric concept, Panzer Eric concept? I like that too. Again, like this, has no armor whatsoever. It's paper thin, so you have to be clever. And I think this is, I've always thought of what as a vision game. That's why a lot of my mediums, I carry a spotting build in my second loadout. Unfortunately, I don't yet have field mods on this, so I can't do that. But most of my others I do. Kind of goes back to the Karate Kid thing. You can't see. You can't hit what you can't see, right? So that's my thinking in this game. Is it's all about being able to see things, so either you can hit them or your team can hit them. So by taking that second loadout, when you light dice, you're not completely out of the battle, right? So anyway, we don't have them yet. So we just got this one loadout here right now, which is vents. I've got an experimental turbo, and I've got an exhaust. I think on my other account I actually have lat. First bit of damage on the lat. I think I have the stage 2 experimental turbo. But again, I still don't have any field mods on there beyond maybe the first one, perhaps. I don't know. So we're still not doing very well here. Oh, of course, because this always happens in my videos, right? I'm firing heat, and then I end up shooting into the tracks of a tank, which just gets absorbed. It's like spaced armor, right? Effectively. I managed to get him at the front there, and we did go in with the heat there. Now, if you notice the map here, the mini-map is not the regular mini-map. It is actually something that's not available in game. This is a bit of video trickery that I'm doing for the replay, and this comes from Tomato GG. If you don't use Tomato GG, it's a fantastic resource. You can look at your stats, great, right? You can get all excited about how good or bad you are, but it's really good for post-mortem, and this is a replay functionality of this of Tomato GG, and it plays it on the minimap, so you can do a full replay and a full post-mortem of your games and see what happened and perhaps what went wrong and where you can do things better. Because trust me, I'm not that good at this game. I think you'll all agree. But what I do kind of pride myself on is that I do analyze, and I do like to see what I did wrong and what I could have done better.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Pretty good, this gun. I mean, we are in siege mode, right? That's the whole point. Better accuracy. I see now that we've lost the west. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out. Or I think I'm going to switch out, but then I see other tanks going over there, and we can't leave this place. We can't leave this place unattended, right? So I do go in there and try and help my LT out. He was brave enough to go in, so I turn around to go and help him. And you see me switching out of the mode there, and now we get a little bit more speed. And we're going to run back, and we're going to see what's happening over here, because these are some dangerous mediums coming in. We're only 2 tanks down now. We were like 4 or 5 at one point, so it's not disastrous. It's still kind of winnable at this point, right? There's that Cannon Jag Panzer over there. I don't think he can see us though, so that's okay. This Batchat, okay. So the Batchat got the kill, but he sat right up on top of the ridgeline there, and I think the Cannon Jag Panzer maybe took him out. And now we're in trouble again. We're 3 tanks down. And I can see that our TD there is not the greatest of players, right? So we got a T-54 Mod 1, and we got an artillery. I'm just going to have to leave those guys to it. And I'm going to go in search and try and mop everything else up. And there's the lat we hit twice earlier. We managed to finish him off. The only thing I'm worried about now is there's some artillery back here and I've been spotted, so I'm going to try and get behind this rock a little bit. Evasion pattern Delta 4, right? Seems to work. And now I'm going to try and spot, and I can still get shots on this Barask over in the north there, as long as he's spotted. So what else have we got? Oh, somehow I got spotted there. It's very unusual. I've got like 40% camo on this tank. At least when I'm stationary, maybe like 33 when I'm on the move. So again, I'm running away. I'm trying to evade. Man, that was a good shot from the RT. That was very well anticipated, or it was just lucky, one of the two. So we're going to go and pay him a visit. We're going to go and have a word with him about that move there. And there we go. We spot him. SU-14-2. And we missed him. Reload. Well, our RT got him. Bit of counter battery there, and we finish him off. So that's nice. And suddenly we're up to 4 kills. I don't know where this came from. For somebody who was just camping at the start, doing absolutely nothing, but I get spotted again. I've been spotted by the... Oh, no. We forgot about the other artillery. Now, this is another thing I always blame my teams for, because you've got to blame your team for something, right? Is not checking the corners. Is they cut the corners, leave something in there, and then it comes back. So, again, I was kind of lucky there. That 261 could have shotgunned me, but you just got to stay dynamic, right? And suddenly we're only 1 tank down. They've got more hit points than us apparently. So I'm going to take the long way around. I don't know where this E4 E5 is. And yeah, that was a massive fail, right? Just slide back down the hill and pretend I never did that, right? Just keep moving, right? So there's still a mill, and there's still a Barask, and there's still this guy as well, right? And this is the one I need to find. Okay, so they just killed our 54 T-54 Mod 1, right? And now those guys are just wide open. There's an SPG and there's an inexperienced player in a Waffentrager, right? But there's nothing I can do now. There's nothing I can do to help them. They're on their own. They can do as much damage as they can. Of course, what they're going to do against the Barask, I don't know. And that's that's 2 autoloaders effectively. And here we go. Here's the guy. And it looks like he might be AFK. We damaged them, but we low rolled a little. I think 395 is the average. So we're forced to put another shot in just to finish the one off, right? Now up to 5 kills. And if we could have only taken the 261 out ourselves without help, we would have had a Top Gun by now, right? Well, it's going to take at least a Top Gun. But we won't get a Radley at this point. And we can't have a Kolobanovs because we still have we still had a teammate alive. So now it's just me versus them, right? Looks like they've got a lot more hit points. So I've got to be very, very sneaky here. And you just got to have patience at this time, right? This is what I fail to do a lot of the time, is you go into panic mode. You go into panic mode. So there we go. We go into the siege mode. And now we're just going to wait. We're going to use our camo and our spotting range, which I think is about 260 something on this tank. What a bad time to get that happening, right? And I'm spotted, so this is where you should have the patience. You should have the patience, but I don't want the Barass to get any closer. So I dare it and I peek over the top. And of course, like I said before, this has no armor. Even hull down, even when you go for all that full gun depression, there's still insufficient armor. The only thing going for me now is I know this mill probably has shit view range, right? But he probably has better shells than me. We bounced off the bottom of him. So now I'm going to go out of siege mode. Give ourselves some mobility. And we're going to reposition. Because he's probably expecting me to go back again the other way. And I am happy to circle the map to take him out. But we've only got 2.5 minutes left. Boom. And we get him. So good game, guys. One of the best carries I've ever had. And we see it there. That's our first ace in this tank. 7 kills, 3.5k damage. Not a lot of spotting, but you can't have it all, right? Top of the team with the 7 kills. Nice big batch of experience there. Hopefully we can boost that and put it towards getting some more field mods. We did spend a lot of gold there, so ammo resupply was quite high. And well, there you go, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Kunze Panzer, get it. It's fantastic. Take care, guys. I'll see you again. Bye now.